What it do, guys? It's MC and I'm back with another video.
The real MC, please. Step to the mic. MC.
And if you missed it, I did make a pregnancy announcement on a previous video, and it pretty much just basically told I'm pregnant. For the people who didn't know that I was expecting, that video was kind of like I guess like a reveal to everybody who didn't know. I also talked about my ultrasounds and my due date and when I found out that I was pregnant. So all of that happened in my first pregnancy video. This video is just a first trimester update. Like I said in the other video, I am currently 18 weeks on the dot, and by the time I upload this video, I will probably be probably 19 weeks when I upload this video. But the first trimester spans from 1 to 12 weeks. I've only been in my second trimester for a few weeks. So first things first, I will talk about the symptoms I had from the beginning, finding out I was pregnant. Of course, I didn't have any symptoms that told me, you know, hey, you need to take a pregnancy test. I just knew that I use a period app, and I saw that I was expecting a period that day. And when I noticed that, of course, it didn't come on like overnight like it usually does, I went on ahead and bought 2 pregnancy tests along with the pregnancy test that I had, and I took the test, and that's when I found out. But after that, I did start having symptoms. I'm looking at my phone so I won't lose track, but I did start having symptoms. I had fatigue, which hit me hard. I work basically 9-hour shifts Monday through Friday, so every day when I came home and got off from work, I would basically end up falling asleep unexpectedly for about 3 hours, and then I wake up and then I have to take a shower, eat, and do whatever I needed to do for the next day. So I was very, very tired and sleepy in my first trimester. It was bad. A lot of people knew because I would just take naps, and I would miss phone calls, text messages, things like that, because I was falling asleep. Another symptom that I had tender breasts, which were also itchy because they were growing, and they got, I think I actually grew up cup size because they were huge. They were so sore that, like, if I didn't wear a bra like for a while, it would hurt. Or if I took my bra off at the end of the day, it would hurt as well. And they were so itchy that I had to make sure I kept lotion on them. My nipples actually got bigger and darker, which I know that is a side effect of pregnancy. Your nipples get bigger, and well, the areolas get bigger and they get darker because it helps with breastfeeding. And I didn't have much nausea. I never vomited or anything. I still haven't, and I was only nauseated a few times. I think it was mainly when I didn't eat, but I did have food aversions. I only had 2 experiences with food aversions. One was with a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle and peanuts, which 2 things that I love. Like, I'm a breakfast person, so if I don't cook breakfast, I will go run by McDonald's on my way to work, and I will get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, and I will eat that. But on one particular day in my first trimester, I got it, and like, I took a bite and I just couldn't eat anymore. I almost threw the little piece that I ate, I almost threw it up, and it really made me mad because I really love McGriddles. And another situation was with peanuts. I love peanuts, and I read that peanuts is actually good for baby and pregnancy, so that's why I wanted to eat some peanuts. And when I ate peanuts one morning, I literally was on the verge of throwing up, and I couldn't eat anymore. I actually gave the peanuts to one of my coworkers, and I haven't eaten a peanut since then. I've eaten a McGriddle since then, but not peanuts, and I'm probably not gonna eat them until after I've had babies. So, oh yeah, another food aversion was with steak. I love red meat, so I would eat a steak at least once a week, and I got to the point where I could not eat a steak at all. I could not stomach it. The thought of eating a steak was just a turn off for me, but I still could eat red meat. I just didn't want a steak, and I've eaten a steak since then. It didn't affect me. I think it was just something that was going on in the first trimester, and I'm glad it's over because I love steak. Another symptom that I had, I was very like, I don't know how to explain it. I just wasn't hungry a lot. I lost my appetite, and I would just not eat. I would have to make myself eat because I knew that I needed to eat, but I didn't have an appetite. I just couldn't eat. I had to make myself. Another symptom, I was very emotional, which I still am. I was already an overly emotional person. I'm a Capricorn, and we show our feelings through our emotions. And once I was in my first trimester, any confrontation that I had with anybody, I would just burst into tears. I would watch movies and I would just boo-hoo cry, like it wasn't just like a silent cry, like I was crying hard, and I couldn't control it. I was just over emotional, and I knew my hormones were all over the place, so that didn't make matters any better. I've only had 3 cravings. One is water. I've never just wanted water. I've always just drank it because I had to, but I've literally been craving water. Like I've just wanted water so bad. So water is one craving that I had. I've also been craving fruit, and I know it's good, so I've been trying to buy fruit and eat fruit because that's another craving that I had. And the last craving that I had is crawfish. I love crawfish, and it's like crawfish here is like so expensive, so I haven't been able to eat it as much as I want to. But if I was able to eat it as much as I want to, I would probably eat it every day. Like, no joke, I love crawfish. Another side effect to being pregnant is having to change the way I sleep. I'm a stomach sleeper, and I can no longer sleep on my stomach, and I hate that. I've actually been sleeping on my left side, which they say the left side is the best side. I haven't been wanting to sleep on my right side, and sometimes when I sleep on my right side, I just start like cramping. So I always just lay on my left side, and it actually feels comfortable to me, but I have been wanting to sleep on my stomach for the longest, and I can't. I've actually, when I had my first and second OBGYN appointment, my second one, I asked about my weight, and he told me that I actually lost 2 pounds, I think. So I didn't gain any weight in the first trimester. I actually lost weight, and he told me that it was perfectly normal and that in my second trimester I could catch up. So I was kind of discouraged when I learned that I didn't gain weight, but I was also very I guess relieved when he told me that I didn't affect baby at all. So that was a good thing. And gender guesses, I think it's a girl. I guess it's just a lot of signs that I've been given that it's a girl, and I kind of just got a strong feeling that it's a girl. Baby daddy does not want a girl, he wants a boy, of course. I generally do not care what I have. I can have a boy or I can have a girl and I'll still be satisfied. But I just have a strong feeling that it's a girl. I actually find out in about a few weeks what I'm having. The last thing I will give you is the bump shot. Like I said, I'm 18 weeks, so I am 4 months. this is and I still have my belly button ring. So yeah, I still have my belly button ring in. I'm probably gonna take it out soon and I'm thinking about getting the flexible pregnancy ones, just because I don't want to take it out. I know it's not gonna close because I've had it for some years now, but hey Chloe, wanna say hey? It's my dog, I guess she wants to say hey. Say hey. If you like this video, just make sure you go ahead and give it a thumbs up and make sure you follow me on all my social media, and I'll catch you in my next video.
I bet you can't do it like me. She'll never be MC.